I'd graduated in English, and the only thing I could do was to teach English as a foreign language. So of course I applied to Paris and to Milan and to Barcelona, but you know, nobody wanted me. So the only place that wanted me was Istanbul, and I'd been to Turkey, and I actually liked Turkey a lot, and I liked Istanbul as a city, and so I went to Istanbul. But the big problem I had was that, you know, like many people, I had a lot of college loans and bank loans from studying and from writing, and it was impossible to repay the loans on a Turkish salary. The guy I shared an apartment with in Istanbul had been in Tokyo, and he said, you know, go to Tokyo for 1 year and you'll be able to pay off your debts. And so about the, you know, originally I went to Tokyo in order to get money, but when I arrived in Tokyo, I don't know, something, I just thought it was I don't know, something made me, you know, want to stay there. Yeah.
Did you discover?
Before I went to Tokyo, I'd maybe read like a couple, 1 or 2 Mishima novels. I'd seen a few Kurosawa films, but I mean, this was in 1994, and you know, now the world has changed, and you know, you go into any English bookshop, and there's like manga in translation, and there are DVDs. You know, there's sushi in the supermarket. You know, it is much more of a global culture. In 1994, it was quite difficult to you know, to see Japanese movies or to read Japanese. It was not easy, you know, in Yorkshire. It was not easy to be interested in Japan. That's my excuse. So, but when I arrived in Tokyo, I did become quite quickly fascinated by first the history of the city, and then and you know, gradually I read more and more literature in translation. And you know, I mean, in the last 4 years, nearly every book I've read has been some kind of some basically literature translated from Japanese.